Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did. For we're
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size...
Not talking about a
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime...
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
Not far now. We find... I knew we would agree terms.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud.
You make mountains out of Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must... Ah! It seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. Forgive me. I should introduce myself. Count Belladar.
Thanks. Not something we witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this witcher? A right hardy fellow he...
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage... My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks. As you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. I'd like you to accompany me on an yes. Naturally, you'll protect me, should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behavior to my wife.
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Covere, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to, partake of...
Really need a witcher to, partake?
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation.
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilmar, please.
Who what?
My daughter. But we did not meet.
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see? A parastisomac.
A parasesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them in...
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down... Well, and should any...
Pretty unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more.
Don't mind if we actually talk...
Why ever would I? Sublime! We've a deal!
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
Yes, let's. The lot.
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead. Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings, believe me. They're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it. not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wild... life attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something supper to you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Stay close. Keep your eyes peeled. Something like a
But
bear.
one request, Witcher. Avoid bloodshed, if at all possible.
Hear that? Deer, I think.
Incredible. Sharp as a...
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them. An excellent day for capturing moments.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Brilliant. You're a superb image. Folk call witches heartless. This will put the lie to that.
Parastysomachs upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. Content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though. Shh. Hear him?
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them. Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. I'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry. Seems like a safe spot.
Safe, perhaps. But it offers no view whatsoever.
Fine, we'll keep looking. How about here?
I don't know. Isn't it a bit close?
Right. We'll find another spot. Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly. Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
excellent day for capturing moments. Truly magnificent. We can move on now. Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Look.
We can go. Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture this.
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of Witcher.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks. I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head. A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A Witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close. Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay the tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher! Oh, this'll be a masterpiece! Smile, please!
Giant centipedes. Damn it.
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back.
Ah! Geralt! Save me! Do not look in my direction!
All over now.
Whew, that was tense. I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today. What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp. Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fit...
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now. or rather, paintings he brings home, they's our only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie.
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Tucson, near a village named Francola.
I'll be by. See ya.
Sweat dripping down my bum furrow. I've sweat dripping down my bum furrow.
hands! Watch your stone!
My spirit does willingness, my flesh is weak. come on.
A return to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy for Toussaint's problems, not two swords.
The wilds of Toussaint
I forget.
harbor innumerable
She's fit to wed.
fascinating secrets.
Oh,
Its
so
picturesque meadow. Untouched woodlands are home to one of the most dangerous species of Myriapoda, this side of the Yaruga. Beauclair centipede, as it's commonly called, is seen here, proudly displaying its remarkable chitin and calcium carbonate carapace.
They say the Duchess commanded a pair of shale mounts.
Excuse you?
Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs, yet the author of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face as he awaits to...
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please. I'm delighted to see you. I've a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse. You are free to sell it, of course, though I would be honoured were you to hang it in your home.
Thanks. Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dome.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean.
Splendid.
Tell him I send my regards. Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you've as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flop. Not all are lying sycophants.
Why bother? Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise. I must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies. Besides...
Besides?
At times, I'll exhibit a completely failed paint. Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my...
Nice meeting you. So long now.
While sunlight captured
Characterizes starvation.
Mind showing me your wares? So long.
unbeatable bargain. Preferential financing from the Cianfanellis on every armor purchase. Don't crowd around.
Mates are wooed with ease.
Lords,
Yet
orders,
every
crowns,
last
I've
one
got
is
them all.
free of disease.
Preferential rights too.
This old boat's very...
Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de...
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knights errant.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting... note, sir, that should you successfully smash lands.
Can't help but be curious. Where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious... It is her state to... pardon me. Financial
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Well, see you later.
Go in peace, Fair Knight. Victor sticks these numbers to the top.
Remember, Witcher, history is
To be born in Toussaint is to be born under a lucky star. Their mates are wooed with ease.
Nice tune.
How is it the Duchessa does not fear these
Prepare to witness wonders at...
Greetings.
Would you could...
Of course.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
special discounts on purchases of 10 or more.
Sir?
Oh?
Coming! Welcome, my good sir.
Need a bit of grooming. My time's up. So long.
Almadin! Si Panthara!
Good man! I need a fresh set of shoes for my mount. Promptly.
Witch it. I've a matter of prime urgency and
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank...
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and...
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so... Vivian shuns the company of others, though the fairest maid at...
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too am. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen...
Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never...
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But...
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days, yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year.
Got a problem then? See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so, yet...
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of Vivian is worth every copper. I have comrades I can ask. Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian. Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must... I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ. Require skills you don't usually...
Apply all the skills you mentioned on a daily basis, and against monsters, not targets and dummies. Don't need any training. Going straight to the tourney grounds to sign up.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Aye.
Oh?
Welcome. Welcome.
That Witcher's rather handsome.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally. We must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part...
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who...
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning...
Yeah, those were the days. Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sit...
That's actually right. I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges?
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests, a horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Finally, the group melee in the arena. Crown... As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board.
Convenient. Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest, whoever has the best result, wants all. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one. Her illustrious highness had.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration.
Carried some gold coins.
Ah!
Ow!
Right, Endrooker clans! Ducks nipples!
That's right. Maybe this time. Geralt, well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait. Play me in a...
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Ha! You've denied me some time.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body.
Behold Horm Akespark of the Mechtian royal line. Against him new blood, and now... Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow! The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win. like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn with joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt jumps ahead, leaves the others behind. Do I see this falsely? Am I... Sir Geralt of Rivia has...
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than...
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian.
Oriole feather.
Thou hast doffed
Vivian keep a bird as a pet?
Thy lips are like...
No sign of it here, if so.
Thy two breasts are like...
Ruxay tend to be fond of birds. Salts. Used to make compresses. Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme.
Someone approaches. Quickly!
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seeks you in my lady's tent? Why were you in there? The flower of chivalry.
Surely on an empty stomach.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look, come from far lands, here to seek glory. Halmarin, the Baron of Lonfall, Linos of Metina, Rainfarn of At, Hormacus, Donimir of Guy de Boisfret, Delwyn, Count Tai of Ansay of Lyria, and Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint flower of silence, tawny champion from last year. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meath, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The Tony's protector, the mate Vivian.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steed. Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
Faster. Go.
And he's up! We the thunder's roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Good luck on the path.
Trails. Endure and keep pace. What tension, what...
race of such style, to honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from each.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent.
No idea.
How juvenile.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast.
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I...
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel, then.
Coward. Mounted comp...
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once out. May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice!
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1!
Come on, Roach.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to...
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission set off to accomplish...
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge...
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory! The best among you shall have the honor to face our raid, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you...
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contact.
Grey domed scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivian.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Vanished. Melted into thin air. And that bird. She a Bruxa? Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere. pass through the cave.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of...
So you're not actually a Bruxa?
A what?
Suspicion I had, that you might be a vampire. So, here you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself...
Want what done?
While you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not?
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter? Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. It demanded payment. And when my
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to... But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason...
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question.
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you, though. Could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, yet you wish to give me 7 years of...
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney ground.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I... Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you, Palmer and Alonso, will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders.
None.
I doubt you'll do us any good.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
A cheer for the knights, the latest. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace. Let us begin! Crowd, race a ruckus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
Ugly bastard.
Alone Geralt stands, alone he fights on, but inside does he weep for those who have gone.
Attack! Attack!
Never repeat.
Not one. Next to go to the bravest here.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may... To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts, he sails through all trials, each testing for Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground... To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. It is time. Step into the arena. Should you...
Thanks, I'm fine.
The Witcher of Rivia, Geralt his name, though now entering the grounds, a titan of him.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
Pacing the grounds, the titans look stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames et messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequaled, and Gregoire de Gorgon! Hence the crowd cries in shock. Sir Geralt seems weak. Will he survive? His fortune... And now a few words for my father. Tufo!
I know now the two teams pound with sin.
None.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. Whoever. Let us begin! Count Rissaracus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. Quickly! Drop the knight! Now! Honor! Way! Country! You shall perish, evil devil! Oh me, oh my, that must have been painful. Like a thorn to the heart, only more painful. The world's never seen. Yet at tourney's end, but one champion met. Like lions, like... Get...
Greed.
My...
Sure, but... Sure.
Why are you here?
No, actually.
My...
Are you... So you... Return...
My...
You're...
Abs... can't...
And you... This...
Not re...
I...
know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do... with...
None.
It is time.
A two rifle... Who? What the... Whoever... Let us begin! Kraut, Resurrecus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
I shall bleed you like a stuck pig. Vertiso! Forster!
Too late to surrender.
Oh me? Oh my! That must have been painful. Like a thorn to the heart, only more painful. Alone girl stands, alone he fights on, but inside does he weep for those who have gone. The words that... Yet, like... Get to the...
Reading.
I had my...
Sure. Sure.
What?
No, actually.
Are you... So you...
My...
You...
Can't.
This...
Not ready to...
I understand.
I know. With... since...
None.
I doubt you'll do us any good.
It is...
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, who? By the... Whoever... rise a ruckus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. Alone Geralt stands, alone he fights on, but inside does he weep for those who have gone.
Honor, ways and country!
No mercy! I shall never retreat, not one step! Cut! Slice! Smash!
For the Duchess!
Get in. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of luck, he sails through all trials. Each test he put for Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground to the tired Tremenda. It is time. Step in.
Thanks.
The Witcher of now entering the ground.
I wish both could.
Pacing the grounds, the Titans lost stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames et messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequaled. The crowd cries in shock. Sir Geralt seems weak. Will he survive? His fortunes look bleak. For strong bones and deep drink to go. A wine for your tip, a wine for your soul. Geralt of Rivia, this year's champion, a sight to behold. Hail, Geralt, herald, herald.
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon his love for his heart's captor, and it was doubtless this vow that carried him to this splendid victory! He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully...
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I have duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is wave.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one, and thus choose the... Might you explain the nature of the ritual? It's a...
Sure, but... seems your tense grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathe.
While you hear, sir, this is a...
No scheming involved. Guillaume hired me, but this matter relates to you, not him. Actually surprised he showed up.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need...
Are you quite finished?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well, then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent. Turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles... I only wish the Witchers see...
Out now! You assured me I could trust you!
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt! When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg. Preferably an Oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go.
This is the place.